Hi, morning everyone. Welcome to today's session exploring how to launch your innovative startup or small brand with Amazon Launchpad. I'm Andrew, so I'm a startup development manager in the Amazon Launchpad Europe team. My role is to identify appropriate startups for the program, help them launch, get set up, and then also help them scale across Europe. So in today's session, we have a 10-minute video led by Matt Ranger, who's the head of Amazon Launchpad Europe. He'll be giving an overview of the program and interviewing two of our Launchpad selling experiences about their time on the program and the benefits and whatnot that they've utilized throughout their stay. After that, we will be doing a Q&A, so you'll be able to ask questions, and I can give you an overview of the program and how it works and how it could feasibly work for you going forward if you were to be a part of it. So we can fire away with the video now.
Hi all, thanks for joining our Amazon Brand Conference. My name is Matt, GM of Amazon Launchpad Europe. I'm at the Amazon Studios in London today and excited to participate for the first time ever in this event. I'm originally from London and I've been working at Amazon for 8 years. I'm not here alone today either. I have the pleasure to introduce you to Hannah and Neil, two selling partners we work with on Amazon Launchpad. Today, you will have the opportunity to learn about the Launchpad program from me and our two special brands, Toddle and LifeSafe Technologies, followed by a Q&A. And please don't forget that you can also speak to a member of the Amazon Launchpad team one-to-one in our booth with experts available during the whole day. Before I pass on to our real experts today, Hannah and Neil, I would like to quickly share an overview of what Amazon Launchpad is and how it can support emerging brands and startups in case you've not heard of the program before. Amazon Launchpad's mission is to support emerging brands by providing tools, educational resources, expertise, and a global infrastructure to help showcase and deliver emerging products like yours to millions of Amazon customers. Think of Amazon Launchpad as a supplemental growth program designed to jumpstart your Amazon business and enable you to reach maturity quicker. We guide you in setting up your Amazon business for success in areas including, firstly, brand building, by building your brand presence through the use of Premium A+, customized detail pages, and more, which help your brand story stand out, differentiating your products through unique content. Secondly, improved discoverability through access to major promotional events, Amazon Vine, Amazon Ads click credits, and reduced or waived deal fees. Thirdly, through growth resources, including guidance on pre-launch, account setup, detail page optimization, and more. The Amazon Launchpad brand portal is a single destination to discover and stay on top of a growing list of trainings and resources on benefits, announcements, and dedicated opportunities for Amazon Launchpad brands. Amazon Launchpad is a growth program which is open to startups and emerging brands that meet our criteria. High sales potential, brands with an emerging track record and demonstrated customer interest in their products. Innovative products, startups with an offering that is innovative, differentiated, or unique compared to their competitors. Compelling brand story, brands with a noteworthy founder story and mission statement, or which are a force for good. Now here's the fun part. I'd like to introduce you to two selling partners we have here today, Hannah and Neil. Hannah, it would be great to hear a bit about your brand and also how you got started and especially selling on Amazon.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me.
Welcome.
So I started Toddle, which is an eco-vegan skincare brand, whilst I was still in the RAF. I'm quite outdoorsy, I love adventures, and when I had children, I wanted to bring them out on adventures with me. And my eldest had very sensitive skin, would get windburnt cheeks and chapped lips, so I started making my own skincare range in my kitchen. Fast forward 2 years of R&D, working with chemists and universities, and we launched on Amazon just before the pandemic.
Wow, it's great to always hear a good brand story. And now over to you, Neil. Why don't you tell us a bit about your brand, LifeSafe Technologies?
Yeah, hi, Matt. Great to be here. Yeah, we spent a number of years developing an environmentally friendly non-toxic fluid that would put out 5 different types of fire. What we also developed was this solution for the fluid to actually go within this bottle. It means it's very, very simple to use, even upside down. So if there's a small fire, then using this product can prevent that small fire from becoming a big fire. And we feel that every house in the world should have one of our products.
Thanks, Neil. And should we move on now to challenges brands face? And Hannah, I'll turn to you. Could you just tell the brands in our audience today about some of the challenges you had to overcome with your brand?
Yeah, so our biggest challenge entering such a competitive market was that brand awareness piece. So trying to reach that big audience when no one's heard of us. And 2 key things that really helped were going on Dragon's Den, obviously a huge BBC audience, and Amazon, because the footfall of customers is just so large, it really got our name out there.
Yeah, overcoming brand awareness is something we hear from so many entrepreneurs about it as a challenge, especially when you're starting off as a brand. How about you, Neil? Did you find the same thing?
Yeah, absolutely, Matt. Exactly the same as Hannah. We'd created the product and we felt, yeah, every home should have one. But actually, how could we then take it to the mass market? And that was our biggest single challenge.
And now, obviously, we're here today for Amazon Launchpad. It'd be great to hear why you joined the program. And Hannah, what made you decide to join, and how did you hear about it?
Yeah, so in the business community, in my networks, quite a few people had been part of the Launchpad program and they sung its praises. So with that social proof, I thought, yeah, it's a no-brainer, give it a go.
Yeah, and I think any entrepreneur will know the startup community is well connected with each other, and it's great to hear that people are talking to other brands about how they've enjoyed Launchpad. And Neil, how about you? How did you get going?
Yeah, Launchpad contacted us in June of last year and explained exactly what they did in terms of the help, the support, shared our passion for our product and helped us launch in the UK and then in Europe at the end of last year, and then in February of this year we launched into the US with the support of the Launchpad team. Fantastic
to hear about the international expansion. Hannah, we've discussed how you joined. How about now you're on the program? Could you tell us a few of the benefits you've seen from the Launchpad program? So
we've seen a huge amount of benefit from being on Launchpad. We've seen 300% year-on-year growth, and some things that have been key to that, we're getting on the front page of Amazon Launchpad the night we were on Dragon's Den, and also all the advertising help that we've had.
Fantastic. And how about you, Neil? What are the benefits you've observed after being on the Amazon Launchpad program?
A step change in sales. Sales increased over 150% when we went on to Launchpad, which is incredible. But then what we've also been able to do is accelerate the growth into Europe and in the US in February. And already, in a matter of just a few months, our sales in the US are now even bigger than our sales in the UK.
And obviously on the Amazon Launchpad program there as well.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Yes. Neil, as I think you know, advertising and traffic drivers are an integral part of success on Amazon. I'm happy to hear you're taking advantage of Amazon advertising already. What would you say the best benefits of the Launchpad program are?
Best benefits, the support, both in terms of helping us shape our strategy, but then also tactically, how we get the most from the partnership, the relationship, and then the expertise in terms of the international platform. And for us, combining all of those attributes has been absolutely transformational for our business.
And Hannah, how about you? The most key benefits you've observed by being on the program?
Yeah, so this could be a super long answer, but I'll just pick 2 key benefits. First of all, the Vine program, because in our demographic, which is parents really listen to one another. So if they can see those authentic reviews from somebody who's used our product, that really helps sales and that conversion. And then also the Amazon advertising help. So the free deals combined with the help we've had, the expertise, has been phenomenal.
I think a lot of our brands in the program sort of have similar experiences as well. Hannah, I think a lot of the brands in the audience today listening would really appreciate advice from a successful brand, and anything you'd like to sort of give them tips on.
Yeah, so I think Amazon can seem a bit overwhelming at first. There's so much to learn. So on the Amazon portal, the Launchpad portal, systematically work through the different benefits and schemes, and it will tell you how far through you are. Work chronologically through it, and every single benefit makes a difference to revenue, so do them all.
Perfect. And Neil, if you had to give one piece of advice to our audience today, what would it be?
Do it. do it. That's my advice. We've gone an incredible journey with the Launchpad team. They've helped us transform our business in a very, very short period of time. To be an international business now in such a short period is all down to the support and help of the Launchpad team. So absolutely go for it.
It's absolutely great to hear, and thank you both. So that ends our Q&A. Thank you so much to Hannah and Neil for sharing your experiences with Amazon Launchpad today. We hope you enjoyed the Amazon Launchpad session. And before we go, I'd like to quickly remind you can join us for a live Q&A following this session with Andrew Tolson, one of our startup developer managers. We'll also be available one-to-one during our booth sessions, and you can also apply directly to the program by using this QR code. Thank you so much, everyone.
So I hope that was a useful insight there. I appreciate quite a high level of the Amazon Launchpad program. We've got 20 minutes set aside now for a Q&A. So if you guys do have questions, then pop them in the chat. We've had a couple come through during the video, so I can start with those. One of the initial ones that we were asked was, how long does the program last? So the program, you have a minimum commitment time of 12 months. Now, the majority of brands stay on for longer than that. They're enjoying the benefits, they're enjoying the growth that they've seen, and they'll stay on the program. But if after 12 months you felt you got everything you wanted from the program, or you pivoted and e-commerce was no longer a priority, or Amazon as a channel, then obviously you'd be more than entitled to leave. Another one that has come in is, which marketplaces do I get access to on Amazon Launchpad? So Amazon Launchpad Europe operates across the EU6. So this is France, Germany, Italy, Spain, Netherlands, and the UK. So you could leverage the benefits across all of those marketplaces. We also have Launchpad programs in the US, India, and Australia. The goals of those are very much similar, to identify early stage brands, drive product discoverability, visibility, and ultimately drive growth. But they are run as separate entities. So if you're interested in joining those programs as well, then we could obviously make a referral there. We've got another one here, which is, I already sell on Amazon. Can I join Amazon Launchpad? So yes, you can join Amazon Launchpad. We'd love to have you on board. There's no archetypal sort of Launchpad brand. We work with some that are completely new to Amazon, some that have been selling for a few years, brands that have been through multiple rounds of funding, and others that, have just been bootstrapped from someone's bedroom. So there's no archetypal sort of Launchpad brand. As Matt suggested, we're looking for brands that are selling products that are unique or a significant improvement versus selection within their category, brands that are selling sustainable products or have a unique brand story, and also brands that have high growth potential. But whether you're new to Amazon or already on board, then we'd love to have you on Launchpad. There's another one. So Daniel, thanks for the question here. In terms of being able to join Amazon Launchpad, so I'd recommend going through the application process on our website. So you can submit an application there, and you're asked a couple of questions, and you can fill those in, and then one of our startup development managers will get back to you and set up a call to discuss the program in more detail. It's also worth flagging that I'll be available on the Launchpad booth throughout the day. So if you do have questions about the sign-up process or about the program, if you were to be onboarded, then I'd be more than happy to cover those with you too later on today. How does Amazon Launchpad help sellers from a deals perspective? Thanks for the question there, Jack. So in terms of a deals perspective, so we have a couple of benefits here. Deals is a great way to drive visibility on Amazon. It's one of our today's deal pages is one of our most shopped pages. The Launchpad program itself, so we offer 50% off coupon or sometimes known as voucher redemption fees, which saves you money there. Also, we offer a fee-free deal per week per marketplace. So that covers lightning deals and 7-day deals. So that again, if you were scheduling deals across 5 or 6 marketplaces where we operate, and those deals are costing you 25 to 50 pounds, per deal, then again, it's significant cash saving with that fee-free deal per week per marketplace. The final deals benefit that's worth flagging is to do with top deals, which are really heavily merchandised on our web pages, and we can help through Brand Portal, which Hannah touched on there in the video, which is the centralized portal where you would drive growth on our program. You're able to submit for those top deal submissions through that portal. Another question here has just come in, which is, what's the return of investment from Amazon Launchpad? So we get asked this question a lot. It's obviously a huge consideration for sellers when joining the program, especially with tight margins, which is often the nature with these earlier stage brands on Amazon. We would never turn around and say, if you join the program, that you would grow by X. It's not possible because, as you've seen with COVID, as you've seen with recent inflation and that sort of thing, there's so many variables. So we would never project to grow that you would grow by X%, let's say. What we can do is, obviously the program is fully geared towards driving visibility, driving discoverability, and ensuring that we put your product in front of as many customers as possible with optimized content to help drive conversion and that sort of thing, which obviously in turn then will hopefully lead to growth for you guys. So we'd never say you would grow by X%, but we would, through the benefits, ensure that we're trying to drive as much visibility as possible to help lead to growth going forward. We also have a total economic impact report, which I'd be more than happy to share with you, which looks at 4 or 5 brands from the program and their brand journey and how it helped them economically throughout their time. Another question that we have here is, what does the brand journey look like on Amazon Launchpad? So we appreciate, obviously, you're coming at it from lots of different scales and maturity. So some brands are fully new to the program. Others have been selling on Amazon for a while, as we touched on. I'd say initially the big focus is on content optimization. So how can we make your brand look as good as possible on Amazon so that when customers are on your brand store or your listings, that they're encouraged to buy the product, drive up those conversion rates. We do that through A+ Premium, which is one of our, having spoken to sellers, one of our most loved benefits. It's essentially enhanced content, so mobile optimized images. You can use video content, carousels, that sort of thing. We've seen it to increase conversion by up to 20% for some of our brands. And we also do that through another benefit of ours, which is through brand store design. So we've teamed up with an internal team in Amazon, the brand stores team, and they can help put together really nice looking content for your brand store. So your listings and brand store then are looking as good as they can. So that's the optimization piece. And then we move on to the discoverability piece, which is done through the deal benefits, the advertising support and benefits that Matt touched on there in the videos. And that's complemented by all of the analytics and resources and reporting that we provide to you through Brand Portal. So you can put together a really comprehensive strategy of how to drive growth on Amazon. Another question here, what sort of sellers are you looking for on Amazon Launchpad? So yeah, similar to what we've touched on. So we're looking for brands that are selling products that are unique or a significant improvement versus others within their category, brands that are selling sustainable products, and there's certain certifications through Amazon that you would be able to explore, like the Climate Pledge certification and that sort of thing, which we could provide more info on. And we're also looking for products that have a unique brand story or show significant growth potential. It's definitely worth submitting an application form to the program, because you would then be able to end up having a chat with a startup development manager and finding out a little bit more about the eligibility criteria and obviously diving into a bit more depth there on the benefits. we don't have any more questions as it stands. I'll leave it a couple of 20 to 30 seconds or so for you to answer any final questions. If not, and you would rather have a one-to-one chat about the program, again, like I said, I'll be on the booth throughout the day and I'm happy to chat to you about the program. And you can also schedule one-to-one appointments with a member of our team too, which will take place after the event for you to have a call about the program too. If not, then I will leave the Q&A here. Thanks again for joining. And if you're going to more events during the brand conference, I hope you have a good day and hopefully be in touch about Launchpad soon. Thanks very much.